Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Carlsbad. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, and a special one at that, because the date today is 2-2-22. Coming up on our show, we have ASB Live and Track and Field Live. Zoe, what else do we have?
That's right. We also have Landon on the video wall, Parker via DeGero, and Sierra on the magic window to talk a little bit about recent prison updates. Not to mention the fact that Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, meaning that we got 6 more weeks of winter.
Sounds like a great day and a great show, so let's just get it started. My name's Ben Hannon.
And I'm Zoe Watts.
And CHS TV starts right now. Welcome back. To start off our show, we have a story on Colton, who makes his own keyboards. Let's roll it.
Like many of us that picked up a new hobby during the pandemic, Colton Gilly found a very special one, making keyboards.
You start from the bottom up, you case, then the PCB or electronics, then you put on the plate, screw it in, put in the switches of your choice, the keycaps, and you're ready to start typing.
He says the customability is what makes keyboard building so fun.
I like how you can pretty much do anything with it. If you want a clicky switch, you can have it clicky. If you want it just straight linear key press, you can have that. If you want blue, red, yellow, purple, brown, green, clear, you can pretty much have whatever you want.
Not only is this activity fun, but it has been helping him in other ways.
It helps me in English class or any class I need to write a lot because it makes me want to write more, which will just encourage me to type.
Colton enjoys this activity so much he started making plans for a future in this craft.
In my free time, I've been putting together a website to sell keyboards in the future. I like to take pictures of them, add all the options so you can make your own, and it's been a hobby of mine.
He encourages others to try this out.
For anybody who thinks it sounds interesting, I'd 100% recommend them to try building it no matter your budget. It's really fun.
Colton has a love for this activity, and he will continue to follow his passion. Reporting for CHS TV, this has been Danica Witt.
Thank you, Danica, for that story. The 2022 Ninth Circuit Court Civics Contest is now taking place. The topic is the First Amendment and the Schoolhouse Gate, students' free speech and rights. Deadline for the entries is March 18th, and cash prizes are given out for the top 3 entries. For more information, see the posted link.
All CUSD students have free access to Schmoop for test prep, homework help, and study skills. Log in through your Clever account. For our first break in the announcements, we have Jacob live with ASB to talk about the Spirit Days for this week. Jacob?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here live with ASB to talk about the upcoming ASB events. So first, can you guys go around and say your names?
I'm Senora Catelli.
I'm Kevin Simmons.
I'm Guy Fury.
I'm a Minion.
I'm Paris Hilton, and this is Mr. Amazing.
All right, thank you guys. And now starting it off, what can we expect for the Spirit Wear events this week?
Tomorrow, which is a Thursday, is going to be Twin Day, and Friday is going to be Cowboys versus Aliens.
All right, be sure to dress up for that, Carlsbad. And moving on to the Winter Formal, for anyone that hasn't bought their tickets yet, how much are they?
Yeah, so there's $60 with an ASB sticker and $70 without, and you can get them in the finance office from me, Kevin Simmons.
All right, be sure to buy those tickets. And moving on, when and where should people be coming to the dance?
So the dance is going to start at 7 o'clock, so be there at 6:30. There's a parking lot right outside the Air and Space Museum. Go there, get in line, and have a good time.
All right, thank you, Guy Fieri. And what can we expect inside the dance?
Yeah, so at the dance, we're going to have a live DJ, dance floor, unlimited churros, lemonade and water, and unfortunately no bananas.
Unfortunately, no bananas, but that sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. And Paris, how do you think the dance is going to go?
I think formal is going to be really hot.
Thank you. And any shout-outs?
To my boy, Kevin.
To my boy, Senor.
My homies in Flavortown.
Bye, boy.
Oh, myself.
All right, thank you guys, and be sure to be ready for the Winter Formal and dress up this week. And now I'll send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Jacob, for that star-studded interview. Math lab is available before school from 7:25 to 8:25 a.m. in room 7106. COVID testing sites have changed to Carlsbad High School and Sage Creek High School. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4 p.m. and Poinsettia Elementary open Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Next up, we have Danica live with track and field to talk about their upcoming season. What's up, Danica?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Leah, Tommy, and Owen from track and field. So, Owen, how are you feeling the season is going to go?
Oh, I'm really excited. I think it's going to go good. We got a really strong team. Excited to see where this guy goes.
Yeah, for sure. And Tommy, how have you been preparing for this season?
Oh, we've just been grinding day in, day out. We got Monday, Tuesday, Thursday right now, but now practices are going 5 days a week. So just going to put in that work, put in those hours, and do our best.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like you've been working really hard. And Leela, if people want to join track and field, how should they do this?
They should come to the open practices starting next week, Monday through Friday, and then time trials are on the 14th.
Okay, everybody make sure to check that out. And now I'm going to send it back to Zoe at the desk.
Thanks, Danica. Make sure to check that out if it sounds interesting. Winter Formal is this Saturday at the Air and Space Museum in Balboa Park. There will be a DJ, food, games, and a flight simulation, and much more. Tickets are on sale now before school, at break, and at lunch in the student store. Guest contracts for non-CHS students are also available in the student store and on lancernation.org.
To put announcements on CHS TV, go to chstv.com, click More, and click Submit Announcement. Switching topics, calling all aspiring actors. Mamma Mia auditions are taking place this Thursday, February 3rd. Please see posters around campus or email kimberly.kocol@carlsbadusd.net for more info.
Now we have Landon live on the video wall to talk about the highest and lowest temperatures in the world, as well as the fault line for a recent earthquake. Landon?
What's up, Carlsbad? I'm Landon Miller here on our gigantic video wall to give you guys the weather forecast, which is the coldest and the hottest places on the planet right now. And also, there was an earthquake on Sunday, so I'll give you some info on that. So to start it off, the coldest place in the world right now is the North Pole with a temperature of -31 and a high of -13. I do want to note that it is dark there at 9 a.m. because it's higher up on the planet and it's dark and light different parts of the year for different amounts of the day, which is interesting to learn about. The visibility will be 25 miles and the precipitation, which would be snow at that temperature, is 0. Moving on to the hottest place in the world right now, it is 91 degrees at 12 p.m., partially cloudy, and the precipitation is also 0. Moving on to the Carlsbad forecast, it's going to be sunny today and throughout the rest of the week, so wear shorts, a t-shirt, and maybe go to the beach. Also, it's 54 degrees, and that's at 9 a.m. The visibility is 24 miles, and the chance of rain is 0. Moving on to the earthquake advisory that we had on Sunday. It was a 4.1 quake. We're looking at the Rose Canyon fault line right here. The San Andres Fault is on the other side of California. It goes from San Francisco down through LA and through the border to Baja. So we're sitting right in between these two fault lines. The earthquake on Sunday happened right here at Mount Palomar at about 9:46 a.m. I was in my living room. I felt it, which brings up a good point. Our houses are built to withstand an earthquake, but not a big one like we're due for on the San Andreas Fault, which could hit this one. We're about 100 years overdue for that earthquake. It could hit the Rose Fault line and that, which would mean that we're in a crisis, or it could be very dangerous for us. So that's interesting to learn about our geography, about earthquakes. Quick shout out for Grant Turley. He just broke his collarbone. Hope you're doing good. Now I'm going to send it back to Zoe at the desk.
Thank you, Landon. Peer tutoring is now available in the library Monday and Friday before school, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday after school. No appointment is needed. Just drop in.
Boys volleyball will be hosting open gyms Wednesday nights from 7:30 to 9 p.m. All are welcome. Just bring a mask, tennis shoes, and a bottle of water. Writing lab is available every morning during zero period in room 3211. No appointment needed. Just drop in.
Sounds like we have some amazing resources available on campus if you need help. Now we have Parker live via DeGero at See's Candies and the Dollar Store to talk about Valentine's Day. Parker, what's up?
Good morning, Carlsbad, and yes, thank you, Zoe. I'm here at See's Candy because, as some of you may or may not know, Valentine's Day is in just under 2 weeks. I would highly recommend not waiting too long to get your candies and your supplies. So right behind me, here we have See's Candy. See's Candy has a very good variety of chocolates and different kinds of candies for great Valentine's gifts. And over to my left here we have Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a very good store to go to because everything is $1, so you can get signs, postcards, not postcards, but like, you know, balloons and like Valentine's cards. And yeah, Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll send it back to the anchors at the desk.
Thanks for that, Parker, and happy early Valentine's Day. For our final break in the announcements, we have Sierra live on the Magic Window to talk about recent developments with San Quentin prisoners. Sierra, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. My name's Sierra Fessler, and about 3 years ago, California put a moratorium on death row in California. Now, what this means is that the death row will no longer be used. However, it is not fully out of the law books just yet. Now, they are currently working to dismantle the San Quentin death row. This is one of the largest death rows in the country, and it is currently, and all the inmates that are in the death row there will be moved to other prisons within the next 2 years. They will either live in solitary or disciplinary confinement. California is not the first state to abolish the death penalty. In fact, 23 other states have done this so far, and Oregon did it about 2 years ago. Now, there is a fairly large racial disparity in the death penalty population, with 42% of the death penalty inmates are black, and this was as of 2014. The U.S. remains one of the only democracies in the world that still uses capital punishment. That's all I have for you today, Carlsbad. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you for that, Sierra. Now, you guys probably didn't notice because she crushed it, but it's actually Zoe's first time anchoring, so how did that go?
I was definitely pretty nervous. It was pretty nerve-wracking, but I think that it went pretty well, which is really exciting.
Yeah, you did great. Carlsbad, make sure to stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Taylor Lohmeyer. Occasionally on CHS TV, we broadcast live from our Lightcraft studio. The technology is officially called virtual production and is pretty amazing. We'll explain how virtual production is quickly changing the way movies and television shows are produced. Stay tuned for more of our Lightcraft segments, and of course, each day we will bring you Magic Window segments, live reporting via satellite, and live guest conversations in our studio. And you can always follow us on social media. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.